Hello. So it's another Saturday. Yeah, it's me again. I think this is like 3 months, not anniversary, because anniversary is like, every year, but month-versary, something like that. So yeah, here it is, another stream. So if somebody is any of the chats, you can definitely let me know by saying basically anything. The anonymous chat is ready. Every aspect of the stream should be ready for a new story or new people coming in. Can have a look. I'll definitely tell you all, if you are just new to the stream, what it is about and what you can expect. Just crank up this volume a little bit. Yeah, great. And basically, this stream is like a safe space for anybody who would like to maybe talk about anything they want to talk about, like some problems, maybe like some relationship issues that they don't know really how to solve or what to think about, or maybe just some addictions, maybe just procrastination, different points of view on any aspect of the life, in general. And if you are looking for some stranger on the internet who can maybe listen to you a little bit and maybe tell his point of view, or maybe you can get opinion from the chat itself, you can join in. And it's really easy even to get into the anonymous chat. You can of course use the normal chat over here, like in the YouTube interface. But definitely it's connected to your Google account, so if you would like to be a little bit more anonymous, you can go to a discussion or like the description under the stream, basically like under the normal view that you see right now, and there is this link to anonymous chat. I'll just open it in anonymous window because it could destroy my overlay. I'm already like on the chat on a different window, and it's outside of YouTube, so you just need to like confirm that you are leaving YouTube because it's not connected to Google services at all. And here is my website. You can see the chat over here, just a little join and second join, and then there is like the general chat where there could be loads of people together. Depends if you want to talk in this mode, or if you have something that you want to talk about, like specifically, that you want to have like a little spotlight for it, you can click on users, then find myself, Karel Kylián, and direct message. If you'll do that and write something, I will see that and I can put it on the screen as a spotlight, as I said. And anything that you will type here will be seen, and we can be talking about maybe some issues. There is also a space where I can put little like description what's happening, for others that are coming late. It could be really useful this way. And definitely if you're on a phone and you don't want to be multitasking between YouTube and web browser to get into the anonymous chat, there is also embedded stream underneath, which you can play. Embedded stream underneath, and you can hear the stream, you can see the stream even, and also type into the anonymous chat. It's updated to this stream today, so yeah, there's a little like Inception thing going on. I always like this. Nice. Yeah, and it is what it is, so can be waiting for anybody who will join. Normal chat, anonymous chat, it's up to you. Basically, if you don't have anything that you wanna be anonymous for, you can just join the normal chat. It's definitely open for anyone. And let me see how it goes. See, there could be like 3 people watching. Not really sure. These analytics are kinda like not specific and not really true sometimes. But if there are people watching, feel free to join any of the chats, or even click the like button. It's down there, always switching the sides. And yeah, it could help this stream a lot, because then it could be a little bit more discoverable. People could see it in their recommended pages, and they can click it, and then they could end up here, and we can start talking about some things to solve or some issues. It's definitely how it is. So yeah, feel free to click that like button. It's for free for you. It means a lot for me. So if there is anybody, how's your day? Basically, right now it's start of my vacation. That's why I have this fancy shirt, because yeah, it's vacation. Not going to work next week. So a little chill period of doing nothing and improving lots of things about the stream and other things that I'm gonna do. Basically, I'm transforming my websites to make them a little bit more like to have more information, maybe some like calendar for people who would like to have like one-on-one sessions with me for the live coaching. And also like a little bit transforming my Fiverr account, because basically live coaching is the only thing that people are buying there, even though I had some others like graphic things and subtitles and all the other stuff. Everybody just clicks on live coaching. Also, that's the thing where I have like most expertise, so I guess that's why. And I also ordered loads of stuff. I really love what I'm looking forward to get the package already. I ordered new mic and audio interface and loads of cables and all the fancy stuff basically. And wait, come on, let me just show you, because that's the beauty of them all. Allow it 440 pure. Yay. I'm waiting for this little fella. Yeah, so beautiful. It's just with the shock mount, we can't wait to try it. There will be such a beautiful sound after this. Just really looking forward. Yeah. So great. And the other thing that I'm waiting for is something that you wouldn't see. It's only for me, because it's audio interface. This one. Yeah, best thing in the universe. Really looking forward. Nice. So, anybody in any of the chats? I'm still looking at all of them. See no messages, so just if you're out there, do not hesitate. All right. And of course, as I said, a little like doesn't hurt you, but it can help a lot to the stream. Just, the button is down here. You can just click it like nothing really happens. Nice. And the music is perfect. Oh, because it's my library. I already made 50 songs. Nice. Already made 50 songs in my library, so I guess it's enough for a long stream. Oh, and thank you for the first like. Thanks a lot. It really helps the stream a lot, Maybe it doesn't seem to like something really important, but YouTube sees it as a really important thing, How many likes do you have? How many interactions do you have? And since usually when people are here, they're just using the anonymous chat, people or YouTube thinks that nobody is chatting there, they're all watching. So basically the likes are the only thing that keeps this stream alive, and in this YouTube algorithm world, somehow relevant, So still waiting for any of the chatters. Again, anonymous chat is down there in the description. I'll just switch this position a little bit, so I'm talking directly to it. It has pop filter, but I don't know if it's not like too sensitive to plosives. Let me see. Definitely, if you would like to join an anonymous chat, my link is down here. You can just click it. Yeah, my Fiverr page is down there too. If you would like some just like individual one-on-one session, definitely you can do that too. I'm open to it. And basically, anonymous chat looks like this. It's on my websites, which are still under construction somehow, you know. If you'll just go to the main page, it's just like the basic outline, nothing is really there. Websites are currently under construction, so, you know, more to come soon, but right now there is only this anonymous chat. And if you click join, you will be in, you know, anonymous chat. And if you'll click on users, myself, direct message, you can send me something. Hey. And I will see it and I can put it on the spotlight over here. We can be talking. Easy as it is. Pretty simple. So, feel free to do it anytime you would like to. Meanwhile, I'll be probably like practicing my talking skills, you know, having huge monologue. And see. Alright. Still, I guess, 3 people watching. Great. Thinking about what I want to say. Oh, and I also ordered a new camera, so my iPhone would be free finally. This is kind of strange, you know, to have like chatting apps on PC and having my phone up there, you know, recording everything. Soon it will be free as a bird, because wait a second, laser kill pro. That's the cam. I didn't buy it from like a Czech website. I got it from Amazon, but it is this little beauty. It should do like 60 FPS. So I'm really curious how it works, or how it will work actually. It should be pretty awesome. But only the time will tell. Hope it will be soon. I said something like 16th. It should be here. 3 more days, maybe the next stream would be totally different. New look, new sound, new everything. But I should probably also do the new overlays. When I started streaming, like this new start of streaming, I don't mean like the old one that I was doing like in March, or I guess March was the time when I first started streaming. Then this overlay was the best thing ever. But when I started streaming like 2 months or 3 months ago, it's like, yeah, I need to probably do a new overlay. But then it's so like a huge thing to do. I want to have it like great. So meanwhile, I'm just using the old one and waiting for more time. I'm not sure if I can do it this week, because I have to lose over with the websites, with the other stuff. If the new tech stuff will come, I will need to set it up. I need to like revamp all the audio that I have so far, because right now I'm using just voice meter, like software mixer, you know, like this. Wait a second, this beauty, you know. And I just need to set it all to like the hardware audio interface, so that would be a load of fun. But the result, that would be totally awesome. Still 3 people in there. Well, definitely if you have something at all, don't hesitate to ask, don't hesitate to join any of the chats, anonymous chat, normal chat. It's up to you. Still open. Anonymous chat is definitely in the description, you know. You can click it and he will be right there. Let's see. Oh yeah, and also the position of the webcam will be totally different because it's too up there. We'll have it like closer to the to my monitor, so it'll maybe look like I'm looking at you while maybe I'm not looking at you. Can be a little bit different. Oh yeah, and I also found out that I'm really not straight on this kind of stream, so my task today is to keep my posture. A little challenge for me, because I'm not used to it while sitting in the computer, and I think it's really healthy, so it's something that even I can improve, you know. So, let me see. I think about the stream is just alright. See the bitrate, everything nice. And if you will see any like technical difficulties, let me know in the chat or in the anonymous chat. Can definitely repair everything. But so far it seems from all the analytics that it should be working just fine. We still have good music going on. I really like it. It's finally looking like a good stream. And definitely you can use the link to the anonymous chat down in the description over here. That's the link. It will take you to the anonymous chat, obviously. I'll just reload it so you'll see how it looks like when you just get there. You can click on join and you're there. This is like the general part of it, where all the people, you know, together can be discussing something as a group, or if you have some issues, maybe some relationship that you have that doesn't seem that great. Oh, Mr. Dickinson, welcome. What do you think about the new Pentagon? Okay, that's a pretty interesting question. What? I mean, I don't want to like touch your feelings, you know. I don't know if it's a joke or if you mean it like really, like Pentagon, Obama, UFOs. Nice. It's a lot of interesting things. Well, about a new Pentagon, I don't even know that there is a new Pentagon. I thought it's still like the old Pentagon going on. I think the building is still the same. Guess the new people are just there. And oh, so everybody is saying that UFOs are real. That's pretty interesting. Man, do you actually know that like they could be real, or what's your opinion on it? Do you think that it should exist? Also, if they were tracked for weeks and filmed, there should be some like footage. It should be kind of interesting. It's a real thing. Jesse James, okay. Okay. That's a lot of things going on. So you think that they are real in like the atmosphere, or even like on our planet, and trying to do things? Or like, if they exist, what would be their like goal there? What they would like to do? It's kind of interesting to think about it. You know, you're like different civilization on this planet. They are just maybe silly humans. We don't know if they have like huge like super technology, or if they're same as us. What would you do with primitive people? What do you think? It's a very interesting topic, as I say. Just like this. Let me see. Oh, is it really? The whole channel is just about UFOs. Okay. I can't even tell that if this channel is like real. It's really interesting. 20,000 subscribers. See a lot of people probably do that. That's interesting. Oh, I'll just switch this invitation. Better. Wow. So it's like your interest right now, what you are trying to explore. I'll just turn down the music a little bit. Oh, it's too much. This 5 would be alright. Damn. Like my point of view on this? I don't really know. Like I haven't been studying that. Like usually people think that all of this is hoax and you know, I don't know if you can trust even like the people that are trying to prove that it's a hoax or even the people that are trying to prove that it's right. Unless you will see it for yourself. Who knows? Nice. But what do you think that will change about the like world if it would be true? You know, do you think it would have like a huge impact? No, it's not a great song. Better. Are you still there, Mr. Dickinson? Let me see the analytics. Oh, here? Yeah, probably, yeah. Basically, I wouldn't probably watch it on stream, because I still don't know how copyright on YouTube works. I don't want to be like reusing other people's content. That's just how it is, but we can have a discussion about it. It's a really interesting topic. But first of all, are you still there? Because the last thing was like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, you're still there. Really a free thing now. Okay. So famous people are saying that it's true. Okay. Well, like, this topic always brings like a lot of sensation, like everybody wants to be saying something about that, so still don't know if it's like proof that it's real or it should be totally real, but oh, okay. Like, to be honest, I didn't know that even like 10 ballistic nuclear missiles were launched in like the history of Earth. So if they shut it down, that's even more like surprising to me. I think that there are not like many nuclear missiles flying around, you know. Really interesting. But again, to be honest, like, why would they do that? Why would they shut down nuclear missiles? I think like they are like I don't know, trying to like safeguard us, or 2004? Okay. So they were like safeguarding them? What do you mean by that? It's really interesting. I just still don't know if I like believe that, you know, but it's interesting to talk about it. If it's your honest opinion, well, I'm not saying that it's not true, you know. What can I know? The other thing is also, what can you know, you know, but we are both just trying to talk about something. So I mean that they were like flying around on the battlefield like some like Valkyries trying to shift the pace of the battle or something. Okay. Wait, what? So they dropped from like space, like from out of this like ozone layer to the sea level in like almost a second. Well, if that would happen, you know, how many like energy would be probably like triggered around the spacecraft or like that. I was watching some like documentaries about like meteorites, you know, like the flying objects in ozone layer, and it's like superheat, you know. It's not really something that normal material could like survive. So dropping in this super speed, they would destroy everything, I guess. But it's still interesting. There are your sources. Okay, documentary. Okay. David Fravor 60 minutes. I will definitely open it up. Because I'm definitely not putting down any ideas at all. Oh, I see. Navy pilots describe encounters with UFOs. That's interesting. As I said, I probably wouldn't watch it on the stream, because it's like other people's content. I don't want to be stealing content at all, because this is like talking safe space where we can discuss things and just be here for ourselves. I'll probably watch it afterwards. Right now I have vacation, you know, I'm not going to work next week, so I have loads of time to just watch it probably. Interesting. Thanks for inspiration. Nice. Uh-huh. So they were like stalking UFOs. Nice. Wow. That's a lot of things happening. Definitely thanks for sharing. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like anxious about that it's happening, or excited, or what are your feelings about it? Let me know. He already gave me so many like links to long videos. That's interesting. Or I have content for like a whole day of watching. Yeah, I see that. I'll definitely watch it after stream or during this week when I will have some free time. Great. And again, like what's your feelings about that? About this like information, do you feel excited or do you feel like endangered? What's your take on it? Right. Interesting. Okay. I'll watch it and have my own opinion, definitely. But still, I'm really interested. How do you feel about it? You seem really like excited because you already typed a few messages. To be honest, oh, it doesn't show how many messages did you typed. A lot of messages. But still, I was just like saying it is like that and this, and not about like what do you feel about it. So what are your feelings? Yeah, it's unidentified. Yeah, that's what we don't know. It would be somebody. I mean, like somebody like traveling through time from future. Well, if it's something really like crazy. Yeah, we don't know if it's real. But just, what do you think about it? Just imagine that it's real, and how do you feel about it? Do you feel like you have some like fear, or is it nice, or because it's like super message, you know, like it could be massive change to everything. It depends if you take it as like a good thing or a bad thing. What are your expectations? Like all of those things that you said are like objective information, you know, just about what it is or where it come from and stuff like that, and nothing subjective. We're looking forward to like anything subjective at all, if you have really any feelings, because all of this that you said is just description, you know. It's definitely unidentified. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be like nothing at all. It just can be, oh, pure speculation, of course. Yeah. But the only thing that's not speculation is how does it make you feel? That's why I'm trying to get to it. So we can be talking about loads of things, what we heard, what we read, what we saw. And they could be true or not. The only thing that is really true is what it makes you feel like, you know. It's a really interesting thing. And of course, somebody else is in the chat, you can join this discussion or try some new theme or something. You can be talking about anything. As I said, this is like safe space for anybody. And also of course, there is like anonymous chat. Link is in the description, so we can be also talking about some other issues. Well, I'm not sure about it, because yeah, of course, it's like multi-trillion defense organization. It's like huge body of, I don't know, scientists and some military guys and stuff like that. But still, if they say that it's real, that doesn't mean that it's real, you know. Words can mean anything. I can be saying that I'm, I don't know, half-meter tall woman with, I don't know, green hair. I can be saying a lot of things, but, you know, maybe the reality is different. That's words. Words can be changed. It's really easy to do some vocals. So I think even that is not like a proof. Okay. Alright. Well, there could be like a project. There could be loads of things. Still, we are talking about like things that could be happening, and could be like probably in maybe some like medial sphere, like, you know, like people could be talking about it, and it could be like a huge boom and a huge like catchy theme for anybody to catch on. This is backed by the majority leader. Okay. Still could be some marketing thing, you know? Something that they want people to be talking about. Like, you never know. And of course it could be true. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it's true either, so... Well... yeah, there could be lots of things happening. But still we're in like the field of describing things and talking about like if it's really real, like if it's objectively real, instead of talking about what it means to us, you know. So you are concerned, like, do you feel in danger from this kind of objects, this kind of aliens? Or you don't like to talk about feelings and subjective things, only like the data and objectivity? What do you think? Like for example me. Myself, I would be probably pretty excited if somebody like that would happen. We don't know if it happens, if it's not happening. If it does, it could be a huge opportunity. You know, new technologies, new point of view, new like space travel. Could be huge. But it also could be a huge hoax, and yeah, probably some like tool to manipulate like other people through like mass media, you know. So both sides of the thing could be true. And somebody from the chat, like, anybody here would like to add something to it, since we have this kind of interesting topic? Maybe like, how would you feel about like The new aliens everywhere. Or maybe the question could be, which movie would you think is like the possible outcome of it? There were like huge amount of movies about alien question. And they are all different, basically. Who's drawing scientist? Well, that could be true because we don't know what it is. So, you know, magic is also something that you don't know how it works, but it's just happening. Well, could be also a good point. You can make lots of progress in 10 billion years. It's not like 2 days or, you know, a week to prepare something. But it's interesting. I thought that like the whole universe was made in like one big bang in the same time, basically. So I think like other parts of the universe had lots of other time, like 10 billion years. That's a lot. Yeah, 100 years back, there were no internet, no streaming services. Everybody was sending mail. Yeah. Candles and horses. That's true. But at the same time, maybe some mental freedom also. Yeah, we're invading everything. That's pretty interesting. And also we have fast food everywhere, and you can order anything from market even without going there. You can be watching any show everywhere. Yeah. Basically, if people would travel to the future from, you know, the past, they would be pretty surprised what's happening here. It's also visible on all the movies when they were like, oh, in the future there would be a computer. It would be like a huge, like this whole room, and it would probably make us ice cream. Yeah. Computers are this big and they're making more. Yeah. I don't know, maybe they would probably be really also like interested in us. Because, you know, even without the technologies, we have different point of view, and we're raised in different circumstances, in different atmosphere, in different everything. So I think even though if you're super advanced and everything that you do is like superior to what the other civilization is doing, I think it could also like enlighten you in some way. It depends if they would like to be really like aggressive or peaceful, you know. Of course, they don't have to care about our technology, but they could care about other things, you know, like ethical standards, philosophy, all the like soft skills that we have, because it's something that you couldn't improve with technology, something that's already in us. So you think that they would like just smash us and take our planet? What do you think? Oh, I see. Stream Elements is working finally. Yeah. So you think that they are just on like vacation here, looking like, oh, humans, nice. Oh, and they have computers. What a ancient technology. What would you do if you would be like super advanced, technologically superior civilization going around here? Would you be harmful or helping, or would you contact the civilization there? And by the way, if somebody wants to join also like the anonymous chat or something, still monitoring every channel here, so you definitely can. Or you can join this conversation, or we'll make a different one. Oh, yeah. Well, most of the time. But this was also made after a few like mishaps, when we destroyed a lot of their like natural habitat and killed a lot of them. So yeah, it was only later when we found out that it's maybe good for the planet to have some like natural animals and natural sources. So if we would take this example in this alien situation, there could be a little killing at the beginning. Yeah. That's pretty true. Then it depends if you would like to preserve it and have it as like museum, or if you want to exploit it somehow. Yeah. Or they would like to maybe mix it with their own genetics. That could also happen. Like some alien-human mixture. Basically, that's what's happening outside. Different genetic information could enhance the already made one. Could be like a new inspiration. So after all, you're not scared, right? Or I don't know if I get the feeling that you have from the things that you said. Or loads of messages. But if I'm right, you're probably like pretty okay with it. Maybe even happy for it, right? Or what do you think? What are your feelings after all? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's because they were born somewhere else. They have different circumstances. They have different everything. We have only our fear of minds that could be similar to our own minds. They're a little different, yeah. Yeah. But probably they also have groups like that, I guess, because I don't know. They think that they could be real like individual, just looking to themselves and not having groups at all. I think they will be also like herd animals. It would be strange. Like there are not many species in wildlife, that could be just alone. Like alone wolves. You always need some other individuals with you. You always need a social group. At least to survive and to just, make some connection, make some future for your bloodline, Pretty interesting. Yeah, they could have different, even maybe like different communication at all. They don't probably maybe use like the audio waves at all. Maybe they just don't talk. They communicate somewhere else, like with something else. Maybe like electrical pulses. They could be using different physical, like physical things that we know on our planet. Yeah. Could be chemical things. It could be like different sound waves and it's even like really easy to have different sound waves in a radius that we don't even hear and they hear. We only hear from like 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. That's our range where we hear. There are loads of other frequencies that are hidden to us. There could be a point when they would like to communicate with us, we wouldn't hear them, and when we will communicate, they wouldn't hear us. Really easy thing, but it could make a lot of mess. It's pretty interesting. So maybe even if they would like to talk to us, they wouldn't even will be able to communicate. That all could happen. Oh yeah. Alright, good to know. Never met a whale, so I don't know how they talk. I probably missed the commentaries that were saying that. I didn't even know that. I know that underwater communication is different, like ultrasound and all the like dolphins communication. That's interesting. But then it would be probably the same as us and the animals. Because you don't know how to communicate with, I don't know, wolf. You don't know how to communicate with other species. Because their communication channels are different than ours. Then it also depends if you would like to kill it and exploit it, or if you would like to be friends with it and protect it. It's pretty interesting. There was great space for like thoughts and speculations. Pretty nice. And just to tell you, about like what this stream is about, like for real. Of course, we can be talking even about like aliens and all the other stuff that we were talking about and speculating. But first of all, I'm here just for people to enjoy the safe space. And of course, there's also like anonymous chat which you can enter like down here in the description. There is a link to it. So anytime what you have some problem or anything you would like to have some different opinion on, or yeah, maybe some relationship problems, something like that, procrastination, you can definitely join the stream and we can be talking about anything. And back to what you are saying. Oh, how do you communicate? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely something that we don't know how they communicate. And yeah, you didn't invade it right now. You know, there wasn't somebody else, so you're probably the only somebody here. Just still working on any like marketing to get it out there. But it was like that you would know what you can expect if you would come back to this safe space. You know, it's for anybody with anything, you know. And I said if anything, it could be even speculations about UFOs. I'm not judging anybody, you know. It could be even about that. It was just more like, you know, showcase what this is about. If you would like to come back again, doing it every Saturday, so it will be still here for you. And also that's the thing why I was asking all the time, how do you feel about it? Because, you know, since it's something that's really on your mind and you want to talk about it all the time, I'm not really sure if you are doing it because you're excited or if you're scared, or if it's something like in your life that's really important to you, you know? Can be maybe like talking about this thing. So you're excited because they are excited? Or what do you think that would be the implications for you? There will be some law changes, or you really think that it's proof that it's real? Why are you excited about it? Okay. Well, yeah. That's probably the same thing that you said earlier, but I'm still... Maybe if you can describe why you're excited that they are like that serious? Like you think that we are like on the edge of a new discovery or something like that, or you're just like mystery things that could be real? I would just like, I would really love to explore why you're so excited about it. Maybe because I don't know why I would be excited, or for me it's like, yeah, maybe there are aliens, maybe not. Anything could happen. If it will happen, then we're probably like, yeah, we couldn't do anything at all. If it wouldn't happen, then we don't have to do anything at all. So I'm just really like not invested into it, but I'm really interested why you are so invested. Yeah. So then you are excited in a good way, all right? That's what I was trying to explore, if you're really like excited in a good way or if you're scared. And that's great that you're excited in a good way, like it's a new challenge for you, and things like that. And you're studying some like physics or things that you can use in this topic, or like in the field. It's a hobby, okay. It's a pretty neat hobby. But still, if it would be true, you know, if there will be like new intelligence, new like civilization around us, how would you personally like engage it? How would you try to do something with it? You'll be occupying Area 52 or... Oh, okay. Save your own experience, alright. Some lights going on, or... Okay. So since that you're just exploring all the things around UFOs and around these things? Okay. Stadium size is pretty big. So you just saw it on your own eyes, like a few meters above you, or a few feet if you are from USA. Some kind of like personal experience in the field. Pretty interesting. I basically feel also that we have like some shared interest, because yeah, I'm not that interested in like technology and civilization out of this world. But the civilization that's living on this world and all the humans around are such a mystery too, you know? I think everything that's happening in the human mind is also magic, because we don't know how it works. We don't have clue like how to change it or how to work with it. We have all the speculations possible, all the theories. But it's not out of reach, it's down here, you know? You are part of it, basically. You know, your mind is magic. And I think if people would spend more time like exploring minds around them and how different point of view works, it's basically like everybody is living in a different dimension, you know, like different world basically. And I'm not talking about like the simulation, like, you know, the Matrix stuff that everybody has its own brain on a shelf somewhere and all the world around is just a simulation. But I mean, like, everybody has different point of view, and what you see as a color could be a different color to somebody else, but you just have like code for it. And you don't know if, you know, blue in my eyes looks the same as blue in your eyes, you know. Just super interesting. Oh, late night. Okay. Okay. All right. That's really interesting. So there are aliens in Finland. Wow. I was on the same continent as aliens. Wow. And nobody else saw that? Just you, yeah, because it's night, of course. So saying that they saw you because of the flashlights? Oh, wow. So he just ran into the river? Alright, yeah, people in panic can do a lot of things. It's definitely not a surprise, it's unfortunate, but yeah, if he still lives, that's great. Freezing river in the middle of the night is not the best option. So definitely it was like huge or like really like powerful experience for you guys, right? Did your life change from this moment somehow? Did you see world in different eyes? Yeah, he's probably afraid that people would judge him and they would say that he's a liar and stuff like that, right? And it's really interesting, given like with the thing that I really believe that it happened, you know? I'm not saying that the aliens were there, that it was real, but I definitely believe that it happened. Well, what I know from like, you know, psychology about like people and their minds, you could have like shared experience like that and it could be totally true. So for you it was like a good experience that keeps you like going on with all the like aliens and basically your hobby, and for him it was really like bad experience that he wants to like shut down and it was like traumatic for him. Well, I definitely believe that it happened, you know. I even believe that, you know, people that probably saw ghosts and something like that, it happened for them. I'm not saying that ghosts exist or that aliens exist or things like that, but I definitely believe that people experience those things. Human mind is just so crazy and it could do loads of things with even like senses that you would say that they couldn't be manipulated. And it doesn't mean also that things like that doesn't exist, you know. I cannot prove that aliens doesn't exist. I couldn't prove that they exist. I only can believe that it really happened to. So you wanted to explore it, but yeah, your brother was too scared, so you have to catch him. Now I see the stream elements bot is kinda intrusive, and maybe I will just stop this. Oh wait, it's not that intrusive, it was like every 5 or 10 minutes. Man, that could be alright. Nice, at least it's working. Hmm. And do you regret that you didn't explore it? That you run away with him? And of course, if you like this kind of conversation and stuff like that, you can click the like button down there. It would really mean a lot to me. It's just boosting, you know, the algorithm for the stream and for my production at all. So you think that they showed themselves to you? That it wasn't like coincidence, that they were just there and you saw them? It was like they were showing themselves? Why do you think that they wanted to show themselves? What was their motivation? Okay. Like, you know, if you would think about it, if you were an alien, what would you make you, I don't know, want to be seen by two kids and not by like other people around? What was the motivation? Maybe to look at kids. So they were all looking for inspiration. Or maybe from like different point of view, if you would think that it was like, maybe if it wasn't true, like if they didn't exist, why would this like thing occur to you and your brother? What are you sharing that would make you react like that? You know, just hypothetically speaking, you know, you can be thinking about all the like different parts of it. It's definitely a shared experience between you and your brother, you know. You can have a look what it actually means to you. Zimbabwe, okay. Okay. 64 children, that's a lot of kids. Well, basically in Zimbabwe it could be a helicopter and they could be thinking that it's aliens because they don't know what technical, you know, things could be. But yeah, I'm definitely not arguing about like credibility of this guy. He definitely could be legit. Of course. I'm definitely not saying that you're a liar, you know, about like the experience that you had. I'm just thinking that maybe there is something hidden in the experience that, I don't know, that could get you further. Maybe oh yeah. Okay, maybe they saw it. Depends. I'm also not saying that they are liars, you know. But you can definitely use the experience that you had with your brother to just get to know yourself a little bit. Even if it's real or if it's fantasy. Is there something that you didn't like about the experience? About like the alien experience? That you regret or something? You know, it's basically because I'm not expert on... Oh, okay. Oh. No, right. Well, we are basically killing the planet, so... It could be real. 1993... UFO. Okay. And there are loads of things on BBC News and everywhere. Interesting. Pretty interesting. But you know, I'm not just like expert on UFOs and all the other like paranormal activity stuff. I'm more like a psychologist, so trying to figure out what I can do and how can I help you, you know, with that. Can definitely have it as like normal fantasy that people have and find something in there. If you want, of course. If you just want to talk about like different possibilities of alien civilization on our planet and things like that, we can definitely do that too. Aerial skill landing. Okay. Yeah, I had it on different tab just to look at it later. I'll probably do some research on UFOs then. Oh yeah, there are loads of planets. As I said, I'm not expert on like physics and the space and stuff like that, but it's definitely true. There are loads of planets. We don't know anything about like most of them. Well, here on planet Earth we probably are top of the food chain because of our technology. We're able to kill all the other predators and make it our own planet just to destroy it even more. But yeah, if there is some like powerful civilization out there, it would be a big shock. To be honest, I'm kinda scared, or like, you know, I'm aware that even if the aliens would be peaceful, there would be people on this planet that would like to dominate them because they wouldn't feel okay being like the inferior nation. Yeah. There is option that the war could start from our side, not from alien side. It's even scarier. Oh yeah. Well, in that case, yeah, of course. When there are ants on your garden, you're not going to them like, hey, I'm human. Ants, you know, I'm here just, you know, owning the land, and, you know, I'm more superior than you are, so just do your nest and stuff around it and be alright. Yeah, but I don't care about ants and all the like wildlife around it. You're not introducing yourself to everybody around you or every life around you. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually very sad that who would like our planet? Like, we already exploited loads of it and there's not much left. It's really like sad story. Yeah, DNA and our intelligence, maybe our, like, experience, because also human experience, our human culture were cultivated throughout the years too, so it's probably also really valuable. And yeah, from science, you probably want to explore things without like intervening from outside, so if they are there, I think they're just watching. So when you enter, you change the subject, you're changing the things that you are exploring. Could be also valuable if you want to see the interactions, but if you want to see the subject itself, yeah. Okay. But from what I heard from you, you're probably happy that they are watching, right? Wow. Another link. Okay, I'll just ban it and delete it. It's really interesting, those like spam bots are all around. I really don't know what's the goal of these. Just heard that like loads of those links, it's basically a link, when you connect it together and you put it into a browser, it will take you probably to some site that you don't want to be on with some like harmful content or viruses and stuff like that. So, but I don't know what's the point of it. I'm just trying to like get all of them and just prevent them from happening again, but they are changing. Maybe those are the aliens. Who knows? Wait a second, I'll just add it to the list. Sister... It's a word actually. Sister 19 lol online. It's probably some porn, I guess. Interesting. Save. Nice. Got it. Yeah, that's really interesting conversation, of course. So there are maybe aliens, they are maybe watching. You are okay with that? Kind of excited. Oh, there are even like new movies around aliens. I thought there are like loads of only like old ones. Interesting. It's a last year's movie. Haven't heard about it. Is it a good movie? Or is it another like documentary? Sorry, I'm always bumping the microphone. Alright. So there are like new things going on. Pretty interesting. So you basically know everything about like all the documentaries and all the things about aliens. You spend like most of your time just exploring things around it. Is it your like life calling or main thing to do? Wow, it's already like hour and a half throughout the stream. Interesting. We're just talking about aliens all the time. Didn't expect that. And as I said earlier, if somebody would like to join this conversation or a different conversation, you can just join anytime. Oh, I see that some of your messages were taken out. Oh, because of profanity. Okay, I'll just show this one and the second one. Yeah. For some reason, YouTube doesn't like word bullshit. I just need to manually put all of your messages in. Interesting. It's just a normal word, you know, bullshit. Oh yeah. Everybody wants to have a piece of this fame, you know, around UFOs, so I guess like most of it is bullshit. Reptilians. Yeah, or space chickens. It's great. Well, also these stories are really funny, so why not? Or big spaghetti monster. I actually like to watch those sometimes. It's really funny. Like not those like parodies or stuff like that, but really like the real videos of it, or like really like the things that those people are making. Also, it's different point of view, it's different experience, you know. They are living in the world where these things are true, and it's really interesting how you can even feel this way or like, you know, think this way. People basically could believe anything that's possible in your mind, you know. I think that some people even think that all the electronics in the world can riot and they could kill everybody, like it was in some movies, you know. That your fridge will just came to life and it will smash you. Yeah. Or kill you with electricity. It's funny and really sad sometimes at the same time. But also exciting because human mind can do lots of things. You can bend any theory into believing that it's true. I'm not saying that you are doing it with the aliens, but you know, everybody have their own beliefs. Okay. 7 new spotlight. Another link here. I'll edit 7 new spotlight. And what's the name? Ross Cool Heart. What? Cold Heart? It's an interesting name. Yeah. On iHeart. Even on YouTube. Great. Full documentary. Loads of content for me for this kind of vacation. Well, definitely, I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm also not saying that it is true, you know? It's something that I cannot judge. But I definitely believe that you have your own experience and that you can believe that. Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying that you're crazy or something. Everybody has their own experience. Maybe if you would hear what I, went through in my life, it could seem crazy too. Yeah. Everybody has only what they have been through. Yeah. But definitely I will have a look at those. It's really interesting. Maybe just to see like different point of view of people. With when I will encounter somebody in my in my work, in my coaching, who believes in aliens in some way, I will maybe have a different point of view on it, maybe a different look. Doesn't mean that I will believe it, but I will definitely know how to communicate with people that have this belief or this experience. Yeah. Definitely thank you for sharing and for like enlightening me with different point of view. Really thankful for that. And in exchange, if you would like to talk about anything about like, I don't know, relationships, or if you have problems with procrastination, or if this kind of maybe this hobby that you're looking up everything about like aliens and UFOs, if that is holding you back or you want to talk about something else, yeah, I'm open to it, definitely. I'm talking about anything. Well, yeah. I don't even know if space is infinite, or they're just saying that it's infinite, or if there is some end. And basically, it doesn't even matter what's like above their heads. Above their heads, people don't even know what's in their heads, like inside, you know. Most of the people don't know anything. Like for lots of people, there are feelings. It's some like magical space that they don't want to be involved in, and they don't know anything about it. They don't even care. Saw it a lot of times. Or sometimes people feel this way about their memories. Yeah. Doesn't have to be physical space, like space. That's really sad, but it's true. Social media are manipulating the world, setting the pace of things and setting trends. It's very sad that people care about like all those social media things and all the influencers, and they don't care about their own family that much. I think it's still alright in Europe somehow. It's still bad. But when I was in the US, it was total mess. It was like five times like multiplied what's in like the place where I'm from. Like at least here, sometimes people are talking to each other in the park. When I was going around the US, they wasn't even talking to each other. Just watching their phones, even when they were sitting next to each other. Yeah. I also saw some like, it wasn't a documentary, it was a really like short video that people were complaining that on average serving time for a restaurant in the US increased, but they were like showing footage and they were just like exploring what's actually happening when people enter the restaurant, and they just found out that yeah, the service is fast as it was before, but people sit down, they watch something on their phone, Then the waitress, went in with the menu. They're still watching something on their phone. Then after a while, they still didn't know what to order, so they just quickly try to like figure out what they want to order. Then they make an order. Then when the food is ready, they bring the food. They're still watching something on their phone. Then they need to take a photo. And then they are like eating, and in the middle they are just picking up their phone and doing something on the phone. And basically the phone time extends the time spent in the restaurant, instead of like, the waitress is slow or things like that. They was complaining about the restaurant, but they should be complaining about themselves and the phone. It was really funny and sad at the same time. Okay. We'd love to shoot some people to Mars. Yeah. Maybe it will help them. Earth is really small compared to everything around it. That's true. I think it would be impossible to reverse the gravity. I think it's because of the mass of Earth, like the planet, You couldn't erase the mass. Or do you fear that... Oh, that happens when we die? Not sure. And do you fear that you will lose contact with the planet, or that you will just vanish somewhere? Is it some of your real fears? Or maybe some like dreams or stuff like that? But I'm looking at that, maybe it could send something like that, like being with your feet on the ground, like being grounded. It's all nice, but if you fear that you would lose it and you would just fly around, it's, I don't know, it signals to me like some kind of like creativity that you, when you're not grounded, you're like dreaming. And I don't know, do you fear dreaming or fear to be creative? Not using real scientific data, but just like creativity? Just thought, since you're talking about that. Just thought that you would get bold. Yeah. That definitely can happen. Maybe in your dreams. Oh, so you don't fear like the loss of contact with planet, but that you'll be lost in the blackness? Do you fear nothingness? Hello? Oh, great. Sorry. I don't know why, but my software just disconnected the microphone somehow. So I ended up with like nothing. That was probably like the old connector that's changing basically the waves from like microphone that are like audio waves into digital. So I just had to disconnect it and connect it. Yeah. But now you probably hear me, right? Should be alright. Or at least, you know, my software is showing that there are some like audio levels going on. So it should be sent it to the stream. Can have a look at my own stream. On. So it should be sent. Yeah, it is doing perfect. Oh yeah, definitely. Like this is safe space, so I'm not laughing anyone off. Every experience and everything is just valid, you know. Everybody has right to their own experience and opinion. Definitely was even nice to talk to you. It's really lots of interesting opinions and lots of interesting topics. You can definitely come back anytime, you know. Even if you would probably drop that like subscribe and, you know, maybe like the stream, that would be great, and then you will be notified when I will be live again. You can come here for more, or even if you would have, as I said, some like issue that you would like to talk with somebody or have some different opinion on, maybe something from like personal development, like personal growth, you definitely can. Or there's also like my Fiverr link in the description if you would like some like one-on-one coaching sessions. Yeah, everything is possible. And did it help you somehow? Just to be able to share things like that? So you had lots of things to say, so I guess that you wasn't able to talk about it with some other people before, or that your friends are already like trying to degrade you for talking about this. So you're not talking to them about it. I'm really wondering how do you feel. And again, if somebody else is watching, you can join this discussion or start a different discussion. Okay. Small video length. Oh, okay. Oh, so you liked it. You showed me your big truth or something like that? Not just that you shared what you think? Yeah. Definitely thanks for this like inspiration. You know, I'm not saying that I will you know, believe it in too, or that I will be saying to everybody else that, you know, aliens are real and that it's real, like real. Yeah, I will take it as your experience and definitely accepted it as a normal thing that people could say. Yeah, as I said, you have right to any opinion at all, and now I know that people can feel like that. That's really interesting. As I said, right now I have this one, David Fravor, 60 minutes, extraordinary until proven otherwise, 1919 freezing Wobwe, and 7 new spotlights, so have it all here. I'll have a look at it at least. as I said, I wouldn't promise that I will believe that aliens are real, because I don't really know. Even after watching everything that's on this planet, every like documentary, cannot tell if it's real or not. And yeah, but I will have a look at it. Watch that together, like some watch party. Well, I don't know. I really like to watch things like that, on my own. But maybe next time I will know what it is about. Yeah. Laminos was the extraordinary until proven, right? Something like that. But yeah, as I said, I couldn't watch it on stream because it's content from somebody else. I want to be watching somebody else's content because I think I have loads of my own content, like talking with people and solving issues, maybe some like life coaching, stuff like that. So I don't think that I will be like React Andy. Well, it's up to you if you want to believe me that I will watch it or not. It's up to your trust to people and to society. Also, I'm not saying that I will watch the full videos, like full documentaries, because it's like 4 hours of content. I don't have infinite amount of time in my life, so I will just have a look. If it will be good, I will be watching a whole. If I wouldn't find it interesting after like 20 minutes or half an hour, maybe I wouldn't watch it until the end. That could happen. Couldn't promise you that I will watch it full, like everything, and I will be even searching for more. It's just inspiration. But why do you need to accomplish it? What's in it for you? You're interested why it's that your goal, actually. Do you think that it will make world a better place? If one person would have a look at your documentary? Or those documentaries? You can explore your motivation around it, because it seems that you're really invested into it. It means a lot to you. I'm wondering why. Say. And again, if somebody else wants to join the discussion or anything, just let me know. Still here. Oh, it's almost 2 hours into the stream. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, what does UAP mean? Okay, aerial phenomena. Well, I really don't know if this will change the stigmatization in any way. Still think that people will say, oh yeah, the UFO with different abbreviation, like with different name. I really don't think that changing name of anything will change anything about the stigmatization, because there are like different motivations and different reasons why people stigmatize, like due to stigma, you know. Yeah. So, like, from the last sentence that you said, aliens are not like the same as you, unidentified. I mean that it doesn't have to be aliens, that it also could be from our planet, like that they are already here, or some like man-made sensation. What do you think? Or is there a motivation just to fight the stigma? Okay. It's something. Well, it doesn't have to be man-made, it could be also mind-made, you know, like it could be in our minds. You cannot prove that it's out of this planet, and I cannot prove that it's only a fantasy, but we both can be true. You know, could be partially both of it. Very interesting. So you're really just fighting the stigma around UFA. What was the abbreviation? UAP? About the UAPs? Or yeah, stigma is around UFOs. Oh, that definitely could happen. I'm not trying to judge anything before I will see it, as I'm not judging anybody before I'm talking to them. That's why I wasn't trying to judge you. Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't invest like loads of hours into this question, because even if it would be true, like if there were aliens, what I can do about it? Nothing. How it's like change my world? Probably like in a way, because it's somewhere. Yeah, they're maybe doing something. When they will start changing my world around me, then I will probably care. But right now, it doesn't change my world, even if they exist or if they not exist. It only changes how I can communicate with other people. How can I understand them and, see things from their side. That's the same, when I will have the knowledge from those 4 documentaries, I will probably more understand what's happening in your mind. And that's what interests me. That's my motivation, just to see how people think and how they could perceive things like that. Yeah, very interesting. But I'm still really I want to know the motivation. So your motivation to get one person to watch these documentaries is just to fight the stigma around UFOs, that people wouldn't be making fun of people that thinks that UFOs is real. Oh yeah, definitely. It's like with other things too. If you're not affected and you cannot do anything about it, you cannot change things, why would you care? I think it's a bad habit of lots of people, and not with just UFOs, with other things too. People care too much about things that they couldn't change, instead of trying to change things that they have the power to change. Yeah. It's the same thing with some task that you don't like, but it's important for something in the future, for example, like going to school. You cannot change if you will go to school or not, but you can change how you will perceive it, if you will like it or not. You can always find a good side about it, what it brings you, and concentrate on that. Maybe it will just, I don't know, make you more knowledgeable. It will train your creativity, maybe discipline and stuff like that. So you can change your perception, but you cannot change if you will go to school or not. I cannot change if there is UFOs or there are not. I can just change how I will be talking to people that believe that there are UFOs, you know. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So you're trying to share. Oh yeah. Oh, I see that YouTube didn't like this message too. Wait. Did I? Oh yeah, I didn't delete it. I was afraid that I clicked on the wrong button in the auto mode thing. Yeah. Yeah. I also think the same thing as you. People are really thinking the wrong things. We like to own land, own the things, instead of just living like alongside them. There's definitely no right for me to think that this apartment is mine, or that this microphone is mine, or you know, that even this like little parts of the windshields are mine. Yeah, but they coexist with me. They are helping me to achieve what I'm doing, to be safe in like a heated room with light and everything that I need. Yeah, maybe change of perspective on this would be really helpful to people. So if you're trying to share the word about aliens, just to open people's eyes, or about like material stuff and about like their theory of living, then it's probably good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That will be definitely positive. But I also think that you can do it without the aliens, that you can just change your mind on everything naturally, you know. Or that's something that loads of people are doing in like therapy, and you know, when they care about personal growth, they could change their mind too, even without like exploring that aliens are real or stuff like that. I would be really happy if people will change their mind about like their superiority on this planet, and yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah, most of the religions think that humans are superior, and there is maybe some like, but they also have some like special power above humans. Yes, like you know, the God and you know all the other things that people believe in, that these powers are superior. So that there is something they know that they can fear, or that they can like think that they are not the best ones. I think it's something about like the culture that's making us feel that we are the best ones, that we are superior to everything. It's probably not just the religions. Or what do you think? I was just checking something. Well, if you mean the things about aliens, yeah, of course. They are not so compatible with religions. I meant the like point of view on life that we are not like the superior nation or superior power on this planet, and there could be greater things than us, and then we also have to have our, how to say it, like that we should be more humble, that we should appreciate things around us more than just dominating them. I mean that point of view, not like the UFO thing. Yeah, of course. UFOs are not compatible with gods and superior powers. But it's just different point of view. It's different superior power. It could be religion, like alienism. Well, I don't think there should be something like food chain. We're coexisting with loads of things around us. Or not the most powerful thing. Do you see the COVID, you know? There's a virus that we couldn't do anything about, and we're trying our best, but it's still killing thousands and thousands. We're not the most powerful power in this world. There is a nature. Nature made us all. We should probably be more humble and, you know, appreciate what we are getting instead of just trying to dominate it. That's the point of view that I would love if somebody else would share too, you know. And I'm not doing it through like making people believe that aliens are real, you know. But maybe in this way, yeah, it could change people's mind too. Just different approach. We are apes and with power structures. Yeah, we're basically apes, and we even don't have power structures, we have power problems. Power issues. Because our struggle for power is damaging us a lot. If we wouldn't care about the power, and if we are the most powerful force in nature, then living would be better, I guess. We would coexist with everything else. Yeah. Yeah. That's basically it, and alongside these fights, people are dying. It's not making us better if there is somebody who has the power. It's not helping at all. But yeah, less power fights would be great. I don't know if loads of people wouldn't be bored if there will be no fights. Because it seems that it makes loads of people happy when they could fight for dominance and they could prove that they are the best human possible, you know. Sometimes stupid fight. Most of the time. You know, for example, me, I'm not trying to fight for anything. I don't need to. Why would I care if I'm like the greatest streamer of all, or greatest YouTuber, or greatest psychologist, or greatest coach, or just greatest inhabitant of this world? Yeah, who cares? I'm living my life alongside of other people, and it's beautiful. Yeah, but we're still not past that. It's very sad. People are still fighting, people are still doing lots of very stupid things. But it's really hard to just crash this kind of a scheme, you know. Oh yeah, you can destroy everything. But the worst thing is probably like trust, yeah. Because if you want to stop fights, you have to trust the other party that they wouldn't fight you. And that's the big problem. You can be most peaceful people like anywhere, but when there are people that are not peaceful and they want to fight and they want to prove things, then yeah, basically you are the harmless one and they are the harmful ones, so they could win even more. So some people think that by getting more power and more threat, they could threaten people that would like to fight to have the peace, but through threatening you couldn't have peace anyway, so it's just lost cycle of violence, basically. And I don't have a clue how to stop it, of course. If there would be a thing like that, probably somebody would already did it. Yeah. If you are not part of this violence, then the other people will be part of violence on you. That's kind of crazy. That's why I think my profession has future, you know, like helping people to grow, helping people to get their own satisfaction over their lives and having their own self-consciousness. Could probably build some like new, better generation from the scratch, you know. There'll be more people doing these things, then there could be more like more peaceful and better like suitable people for peace. And when there'll be enough people that would want peace, they could probably change minds also of the real like angry ones. But oh yeah, some message was also deleted. Oh yeah, because of the vulgarism. I'll probably show it. It's not a bannable offense. And what did you say? Oh yeah. Me neither. I wouldn't kill a human. That's the thing that most of the people wouldn't do, but then there are loads of people that would do it. And yeah, that's the sad part about it. But I think changing minds of those killers through other violence is not a good solution. I think it should be changed through communication and through acceptance. I think through like validation of their thoughts. Maybe they are doing it because of some fear or based on some traumatic experience or, you know, some other past experience that's really bad. And fighting them is really not the solution. That's why I'm trying to build it up from the beginning, from bottom up, you know. And it's same as you would be satisfied if one person would like look at your documentaries and have a look that, you know, aliens may be real. My mission is just to, yeah, have some people to think about their self-esteem and think about, you know, the overall violence in this world and how it could be changed. Maybe to inspire people to have a look at the world in different optics. Oh yeah. This thing is really very sad, and it's just about, again, power, domination, you know. Proving others that you are the superior one. Why? Just to have the ownership. That's the sad motivation of loads of things that are happening in a wrong manner. People want to own things. They want to be the owners of places, of things, resources. Yeah, owning a resource or resources to your own like livelihood, that's great. Yeah, it's great to have resources to live, but having excessive resources just because you can or because it makes you feel like a bigger human, that's so sad. Yeah. And even if, you know, they will invade the country and they would like have the ownership of it, there would be people living there that wouldn't care about their influence. They're not owning them. They're owning them only on paper. You cannot own a human soul, you know. Yeah, of course there was slavery back in the days, and that wasn't a good thing, but you know, you never can own a soul. Soul is always free. But yeah, lots of people don't get it. And then there is violence. That would be totally crazy. I think, yeah, we could make progress, you know, as last 100 years, as you said, it could be in 50 years or maybe even less if everybody will collaborate. Yeah, power boost. Yeah, humanity could be boosted. But it means a lot of work. Even if I will start this like little movement and other people are starting this movement on other places and loads of movements are already in progress, you know, having the 7 billion people just on the same page and doing the same thing with the same theory, yeah, that's a lot of work. Oh yeah, and again for the profanity, we'll show it. Oh, you think that we have to fight Mars? I thought that there is nothing on there. Like no civilization or stuff like that. Or you mean like we should, instead of fighting, we should be looking at like ways how to get to Mars and start civilization there? Like if we would have all the money that's spent on all the wars and all the armies, we would be incredibly rich. Can do anything. Yeah. We can do beautiful things. But this thinking is something like when people are like, oh, if this person wouldn't smoke, they could own a Ferrari. True, probably, but yeah, now they are still smoking. They are still spending money on cigarettes. So what we can do about it? Can only change the future. But then when I'm thinking about it, if your goal actually is not that much like about the aliens at all, but it's about like this point of view that you want to change minds of people to feel like they could cooperate more. Yeah, if you would do it this way, it's more acceptable in the society. If you're afraid of like stigmatization and that people wouldn't accept you, they would hate you. If you try to change the world in this like this behavior or this like theory of living, instead of trying to change them to believe in aliens, that would be totally awesome, and everybody probably will be grateful for that. I will be definitely grateful for that, and I really appreciate your your motivation that you are doing it to change basically, yeah, the civilization to be a better place. Maybe your way is a little bit different than mine, but we're trying to achieve similar thing. That's nice. I really like it. No. All right. That's a crazy theory. It's not flying when you're in space. Why? Oh, it's like more like floating because there is no gravity and no air. But there is something in space, right? There has to be some gases and some things around you. It's not just that dense, right? Or at least I guess. I'm not expert on these things. What do you mean by it's not flying? We're still alone here, nobody else wanted to join the conversation. It's definitely open to anyone. And of course, anonymous chat is open too. Look. Stream status. Wow. What? Oh yeah. That's interesting. Well, yeah, if there is no air, you cannot hear anything. It's like, yeah, screaming in the vacuum. Yeah. It's the best isolation ever, anywhere. Vacuum. Interesting. But basically, if you would be in space, you would be probably not living, right? Because of the pressure, and yeah, it's not physiological for, like, it's not good for a human body, so you wouldn't be able to scream anyway if you wouldn't be without the protection. Yeah. Yeah, it's called vacuum for a reason, that's true. Yeah. And it's also a thing if there will be some aliens or stuff like that. Maybe making sound waves is not effective in their environment, so that could be also a thing why they wouldn't communicate the same way as we are. Yeah. Interesting. We're in our little space with some atmosphere. Maybe it's unique. Yeah, that's nice. Definitely. So Oh yeah. Wait, so Star Wars isn't real? You wanna say that all the star fights are not real? That you couldn't hear the explosions? That ruined my childhood. Alright, just get something to drink, give me a second. Yeah. That's a surprise. Damn. 2.5 hours of this discussion, that's really a lot. I actually think that maybe it could be enough for today, if you don't mind. Like, I can be talking about it a lot, but maybe we can have it for some other time. Still have lots of things to do, and you provided maybe with lots of content that I should watch. So yeah, definitely. If you would like to stop by, like next Saturday or the other Saturday, you know, if you have the subscription, you will see that I'm live, you know, and also I'm doing every time, every Saturday, I'm also like preparing like the next stream, so you can see also that it will be next stream. Maybe I'll be also doing some other streams like cooking stream and, you know, maybe some little bit of gaming. I don't know about it, but we'll see. And yeah, I had a nice time too. Thanks for joining and doing this like space exploration. Really inspired me, you know, a lot. With loads of things, with like your point of view and everything. It was really nice. So definitely see you around. I'll probably really like call it a day today. And yeah, another Saturday. Good night or good evening or afternoon. I don't know even which time zone you're in. So good what you have. Goodbye. See you soon.